Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone is doing well. Y'all give me a like, a love, a thumbs up. Send me a comment if you're doing good and you can hear me. This is Midweek Motivation Live with Patrick Lee. Hey, guess what? It's the day after Election Day. Today, November 4th. Yesterday, November 3rd, Election Day in America. Guess what? We still don't have a president. We do have a president. Thank you. President Trump is still the president, at least through the beginning of the year, of next year. And it's good to see people already tuning in, tuning on, turning up to see what's going to be on the show today, right? People already commented. GM, Patrick Lee, good morning. Hey, Pete, good to see you. Thanks for the comment. Appreciate that. This is Midweek Motivation Live with Patrick Lee. We're going to talk today a little bit about where do you place your trust. I have seen and talked to so many people in the last 24 hours that, wow, the comments range from elation to and happiness to doom and gloom. People don't understand what's going on in our nation, and we are in the middle of an election process for the sake of future posterity, people that listen to this on podcast in the future. This is, and that is becoming, coming up closer than I thought. I've actually have another company working on some more media for me. I've got to remember to look into this newer camera. I bought this new 1080p camera. And I get guilty. The way it sits is odd because it makes me look like I'm leaning over, and I'm really not. And all I have to do is move my head that much. See, it's funny because this camera is positioned a little differently than my other one. So I have to try to remember to listen to look into the camera and cock my head a little bit to one side, which is uncomfortable for me, to make it look straight for you. Isn't that funny? That's just the way it's the way it works sometimes. I don't want to look like one of those guys that, hey, how are you? Don't want to be that way. Sal, good morning, my friend. Thank you for tuning in every week. Appreciate all of you guys listening. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit. I'm not going to be on here long. Today's topic is, where do you place your trust? I've had private messages last night from numerous people. Oh, my God, the president's getting his butt kicked. Then I've had other people saying, oh, my God, the president's doing so good. People are trying to steal the election. The comments on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and LinkedIn, goodness gracious, are all over the board. They run the gamut of people that are happy and people that are sad, people that are crying, people that are mad. I'm like, come on, people. Where do you place your trust? Who are you as a person? Last week, we talked about intention, right? Do you intend to be a better person, a bigger person, a stronger person? Where, some of y'all comment on here, where do you place your trust right now? At the end of the day, if Donald Trump is reelected president, I believe he will be. The funny thing is, I went to bed last night, or well, this morning, actually, and Biden is ahead in the electoral vote count at the moment when I went to bed. 6 states left to be decided, maybe 7, and Trump was leading in all of them with a decisive lead in Pennsylvania. And this morning you start looking online and people are mentioning now that one state found 300 votes under a rock. One state found 1 million votes in a trash can. I'm like, it's funny that all of these misplaced votes are for one particular candidate. So now they're talking about going to the courts and suing different states. And so it's kind of a crapshoot right now, right? And we've talked about this in the past. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens in life. What matters is how you react to what happens in life, right? Everything in life doesn't happen to you. It happens for you, right? The water this morning when I got up was especially cold while I was washing my face, waking up, incredibly cold. And I knew I needed to come on here and motivate some people and get the day going. I have a ton of stuff to do today. I don't know about you. I'm incredibly motivated for my future because it doesn't matter. Did I make a banner for this one? It doesn't, probably not. It doesn't matter who's in the White House. What matters is who's in charge of your house, right? Where do you place your trust? Do you place your trust in your life completely in the hands of the president of this country? Trust in the Lord. There you go, Pete. That's the answer I was hoping most people would come up with, and I'm sure more will as they tune in. Where do you place your trust? Is your trust in me? Am I your leader? Certainly not. Is your boss a place where you need to place your trust? Well, it's a place where you place your devotion, because you have a commitment to working for that person for the amount of money that you agreed to go to work for them for. So you trust that as long as you continue to show up and businesses continue to thrive, that you'll have a job, right? So you place your trust in your boss that you have a job. I place my trust in God. I place my trust in my own ability to get up and be healthy and ply my trade in the marketplace every day. I believe and am motivated that my future is up to me. If it's to be, it's up to me. As long as I serve my God and people right, I'm going to be successful no matter who's in the White House. So from my house to the White House, let me just say this. It doesn't matter if Joe Biden's the president, and it doesn't matter if Donald Trump is the president. I'm in control of my destiny. I'm in control of my future, not the president of this nation. God is our leader. God is our supply. I've told bosses I've had in the past many times over where I was successful in numerous companies, and they were like, why do you do so well wherever you go to work? And I said, God is my supply, not you. And they're like, well, that's kind of rude. I'm like, I'm not being rude. I'm just telling you, I am successful for the reasons that I say. I do the best to believe what I tell you and to live by what I tell you, because if I can't live it, I've got no right to tell you. But my faith is built on God and his blessing in my life. It's the best way to say it, is blessing. If I follow principles that are good and my intentions are well, and I live out those intentions and sow seeds of goodness into my future, I can't help but be blessed, right? I hope y'all get this. We've been doing this a long time here on Midweek Motivation Live. My goal is to motivate you, right? For the last 6-7 weeks, I've been hosting a class, actually up at the church, on the Constitution of America. And I've ordered a bunch of these pocket constitutions. This is the pocket principles. I may have shared this with you the other day, a week or two ago. Pocket Principles, written by Rick Green, the leader of the Patriot Academy. Go to thepatriotacademy.com. This is actually the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution of the United States, and Timeless Principles of Liberty, written by Rick Green. Great organization down in Dripping Springs, Texas. And I would recommend everyone go to patriotacademy.com and pick up a copy of this. I will send a copy of this today to the person that likes this video and shares it first. First person to like and share this video with your family and friends on your social media gets a copy of this. And maybe the second one too. I'm going to send out 2 of these today to whoever likes and shares this first. I recommend it. It's highly good reading. This particular copy sort of fits the curve of my butt already. This is the one I've carried for a long time. The Constitution of the United States, this one comes from Hillsdale College. I recommend everyone go to Hillsdale. This is another one from Hillsdale. I've carried this one a little bit. Declaration of Independence, Constitution of the United States of America. For another one from Hillsdale College. So there are a lot of different places that you can get these. Go to hillsdale.com or hillsdale.edu, and you can get a copy of that. I'm a big proponent now of the Constitution of the United States. I do believe that we have an out-of-control government right now. I do believe that Donald Trump has been doing a great job at trying to rein in a lot of that out-of-control government. They call it draining the swamp. I just believe it should be accountability. People should be held accountable for the elections, the positions that we elected them into. We're accountable for ourselves, right? We're accountable for us. I'm accountable for my family. and the people that put their trust in me. I'm accountable to them. I'm accountable to the people that partner with me, that work with me. I'm trying to keep looking at this camera. But we have people that we've elected into office that are accountable to us. They work for us. We need smaller government, not bigger government. I don't put my trust in my government. I put my trust in God and me and those I choose to have in my life. This is another book that's been out for a couple of years. This is Glenn Beck's Common Sense. I don't listen to everything Glenn Beck says, and I don't read everything he writes, but this is a great book, Glenn Beck's Common Sense. The Case Against an Out of Control Government, inspired by Thomas Paine. This was a #1 New York Times bestseller. He also wrote The Inconvenient Book, and of course, the host of the TV and nationally syndicated radio shows and the Blaze Network. In 1776, Thomas Paine's words sparked a revolution. Today, the new revolution of thought begins with you. We do have an out of control government. I believe Donald Trump has been doing a great job getting that under control. But no matter who's in the White House, we're in control of our house. That starts with the place that you live, your domicile, but it's also this house. What goes into your heart, and it all goes in through your mind and your ears and your eyes. You're in control of what you allow into your house. This is my new Lions Not Sheep shirt. I got to stand up and show you this. Lions Not Sheep. I believe that as Americans, every one of us are called to be lions, not sheep. We are the people at the top of the food chain, not the bottom. We're in control of our government. We're in control of our emotions, our activities, and our intentions. Your intentions are based on who you want to be, not who you are right now. We talked about this a little bit last week, and I wanted to touch on that a little bit more. Your intentions are based on who you want to be. Do you want to be a sheep? Do you want to be a follower? Just a faithful little follower and do whatever the government tells you have to do? No, we are free men. We have a free will and a free spirit. We need to honor those that have authority over us, yes, but not to the point that it ever becomes an issue of tyranny. We have amendments in the Constitution that ensure us our freedoms, and our intentions need to be based on who we want to be. Free men and women, free people, not sheep, lions in charge of our own destiny, working together for the good of all, especially those we're in charge of. Our intentions need to be based on who we want to be. We want to be lions, not sheep, right? Not blindly just following the lead sheep who's being led down this path to destruction, right? We don't want that. We need our intentions to remain strong. We need to be steadfast and resolute in who we are as people in America. I urge you that. As we move forward from this election, how will you conduct yourself? Are you going to be a motivated leader or a bitter loser? I already have people on social media this morning going, come on, people. I can't believe you're being so rude to me. I'm like, yeah, that's rude. People are rude. People are offended all over, going, I can't believe what's going on, whether it's the Biden thing or the Trump thing. They're all offended. They're so upset, and people are speaking out, attacking each other. Good morning, Kathy. Yes. Love the shirt. Grr. Lions. We are. Let that lion roar. You place your trust in the Lord. That's the best place to put it, Miss Kathy. Appreciate that so much. Who are you going to be? Are you going to be a motivated leader? I'm going to be a motivated leader. I got to be who I am. I'm not going to change who I am other than to say this. You know what I'm going to change? My resolution. It's going to get stronger. My motivation, it's going to get bigger and better. It's not going to get weaker. I believe President Trump is going to win re-election. Does that mean it's going to happen? Does it mean that my belief alone is going to make that happen? Not at all. I believe it's going to happen. It may take legal action. It may take the exposing of any corruption. And my prayer and my belief is that corruption will be exposed, that the right people are in charge of this. God has control of who makes it into the White House, even though there are many times that there are other people involved. Hey, Ross, good to see you on here today. You are going to live the same way you did before the election with reckless love. I love that, man. I love that. So many guys that watch the show every week, and not just ladies. Sometimes it's real easy for a motivational show or a show on social media to just be followed by women, and they work or they don't work, and they're housewives, and the men are all busy out making money. That's all bogus. None of that matters. I choose and intend to be followed by women and men, people of all walks of life, all colors, all faiths. I don't care. I'm here to motivate people and challenge you to live better. Thank you for that comment, Ross. We don't need to be bitter losers. We need to be motivated leaders. My challenge to you this week, every one of you, is to dig in deeper, make stronger intentions, follow along with the plans that you've put in place. If you've lost track of them, man, go back to where you lost track, start over, pick up the pieces and start moving forward again. Man, this is not a time for people to cower down. This is a time for people to move forward with faith and massive action. People are counting on you to stay true to what you say. Plain and simple, right? People are counting on you to be who you say that you are. They're counting on you not to change and adopt this doom and gloom attitude. We can't do that. We need to move forward. If you are not in the position to be a motivated leader, how are you going to change that? You cannot be a bitter loser and hope to have any influence in life other than influence for the negative. Is that what you want? Man, I don't think so. I don't. And I don't think that you do either. People are counting on you to stay true to what you say. So if you're saying things that are negative, you need to turn that around. If you're speaking doom and gloom, man, get off that soapbox. Start speaking faith, trust, encouragement, belief that our futures are going to be better, right? Our future's so bright, we got to wear shades. Well, in these lights I'm under right now, multiple lights all around me, I need shades, but you wouldn't be able to see me. Anyway, I need a drink of water. Anyway, next banner, how will you change going forward from today to become a better version of yourself? I talk about this a lot on the show. I want everyone to do better. A lot of people that have been on here and watched, they don't always come on and comment every week, and new ones do. And then I see them, and I talked on the phone yesterday, and another guy, and he's like, man, every chance I get, I go back and watch the show, man. Don't stop doing the show. I said, I'll never stop doing the show. I'm actually working on more media to introduce to the show as we speak right now, paying some good money to some people to work on some new improvements to my media as well, and look forward to that in the next few weeks to come. I am always looking to become a better version of me, right? Better supplements, better diet, better exercise, all of those things. Better haircuts. Can't get better haircuts than the ones I get at Zeus Barbershop, by the way. Zeus Barbershop. Danny, great guy. I just went in and got a new cut. I need to tone down the gel on one side, right? I hope you guys aren't offended. That makes my head look imbalanced if I got too much gel in my hair. But I got to keep this mop under control. How are you going to change moving forward from today to become a better version of you? Post a comment, man. Let me know what you're going to do. I've already given you so many different methods and processes to change who you are. And they all start, of course, in the beginning with some of the basics here. You know, when you get up, man, wash your face, set your spirit like a flint towards who you believe in. Get in touch with God, your Father. You need to do that in the morning. You need to center yourself in your spirit. Get up, wash your face, get the sleep washed out, make your bed. If you're going to exercise early, get your exercising in before you grab the phone and start jumping on social media, right? We've talked about a lot of these things. And then put a plan in place as to when are you going to start going to work. If you're self-employed, are you going to get up early and work better, bigger, better, faster, quicker, more motivated with bigger, stronger intentions? Or are you just simply going to get into the drudgery of going to the regular job every day, and you're not going to give them a better work performance over the day? You're just going to barely slide through. No, you need to make intentions and plans to do better, get a better workout, start a better diet, get better friends, make better relationships with people, work on the relationships you've got. If they're not going anywhere or those people are energy suckers, you have to make a move to remove yourself from them. You don't just call them, like I said a couple weeks ago, and just flush them from your life, but you remove yourself mainly by moving forward with stronger relationships. As you move forward with stronger relationships, those weaker relationships are just going to start to fade away. And you're not being mean. You're just simply moving forward, because at the end of the day, you're responsible for your house, your body, your spirit, your relationships. And as you move forward with faith and motivation into increase into your future, those things that are energy suckers, time drainers, motivation suckers, those things are eventually going to fall off your life. People will not continue to come after you to drain your time, energy, and resources if you don't give them the time to do that. That's up to you. So make better plans. I do want to get off of here. I have a ton of things going on today. We have a client appreciation event happening quickly that we're making plans on today for all of the people that have done business with the Patrick Lee Group this year since I've started my own team. I'm so grateful and thankful to each and every one of you that have done business with my team. It's an incredible event coming up tomorrow night. In the future on the podcast, people aren't going to know what this is about, but that's okay. I have my own real estate team, and everyone that's done business with me and my team this year, we're inviting them to a huge party. In the past, we've done a little gift, a little closing gift, or an end of the year gift, or something like that. And this year I just said, you know what? God has been so good to me. I have to have a party for all these people so we can celebrate everything that goes on. At the end of every one of my videos, I always throw in the plug, right? I am Patrick Lee, the Patrick Lee Group. If you would like to buy or sell a home or invest in real estate, I'm your guy in the whole Amarillo Panhandle area. So I have tons of followers on social media, tens of thousands, over 10,000 people on Instagram. I love that. It's incredible. And I put my business card created by Content Cards in the comments, usually within 10 to 30 minutes after every video I make. And I say, hey, if you want to get in touch with me, right, click the link in the video comments below, www.patricklee.work. That's my digital business card created by Content Cards. Nick Krim and Michael K. Those guys are awesome at Content Cards, CONTENTCARDZ.com. And if you're a realtor, they can create a digital business card for you as well. It's basically a mini website. It's like an app on my phone, and I send it to my clients and friends. If you want to get a hold of me, you want to buy a home, sell a home, or invest in real estate. And it's been incredibly effective at helping me continue to grow my business. So I am the Patrick Lee, owner of the Patrick Lee Group. We have 4 agents now in the Amarillo Panhandle area, able to service all of your real estate needs within about 150-mile radius right now, and moving into another market very soon near you. That's another secret we're talking about. So if you are interested, go to www.patricklee.work. If you've done business with me this year since I've started my new team, you should have already gotten your invite to the party. I've got to get off of here and plan that. I need to make a lot of other plans moving forward for my day, as you do as well. If you've got any other final comments or thoughts on here, throw them in the comments right now before we get out of here. I do want to continue to challenge you this week, starting right now. How are you going to become a better version going forward? How are you going to be a better version of yourself? It's imperative that we all become a better version of ourselves today. Just do it. Put a plan in motion and do it. Start by changing the frown on your face right now to a smile, and turn around and share it with a friend or a coworker. Have faith in our future. Don't spread doom and gloom. Move out and motivate people as I do my best to try to motivate you in Jesus' name. You guys have a blessed day. Bye. Bye-bye. I'll see you next week.